Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. Phantombit here, and we are picking up this week's eclectic collection of streams. Saturday might be a little difficult because I'm trying to help my guild out a bit more in WoW, which means I'm switching classes because apparently when I made the offer of like, hey, no, if the guild needs DPS, just let me know. I'll gear up my another character. Apparently, that was a immediate jump on in that moment thing for my guild leader to be like, yeah, no, actually, do it. So this Saturday I might be not streaming because I've got yard, I've got my car, I've got to wash, and then I've got to run a bunch of mythic dungeons with him to try to get my character geared up to progress and hopefully help out my guilds with content. But Sunday we likely can have a stream. Saturday we might have a stream as well. It might just be a couple hours though. Sunday just a couple hours. That being said, today we're picking up where we left off last week. That means we're heading back out to the country, back to the time where railroads were how you got from one sea to shining sea. You rode horseback, and if your name went south in one town, you could go a couple towns over and they wouldn't know a thing. We're headed out into west of Loathing, the home of the spittoon. Let's get into it. Okay. So last time we left off, we had made it to the first of the towns. We had made it to Dirtwater. We had beaten the tutorial area, did everything we could. I say beaten, but we missed out on several things because of bad choices on my point with the different options that were available. I should have asked the guy sleeping in the bathtub to pass the soap. That would have given us what we needed to get one of the items. That being said, we have ourself, we have Prospector Pete, and we have our ghost horse in Dirtwater. And I'm thinking something that we can do is if we start this game off at Gun Manor DLC, if we wait until later to do the DLC, we'll end up, it won't serve any impact on the game itself. If we do it now, it will have a greater impact on the game. So I've been weighing it. I think we start with the DLC. You hop on in the costly carriage, which seems to support your and Pete's weight well enough. An invisible driver yells, "Yah!" and cracks an invisible whip. And an invisible horse snorts. The carriage starts moving, and soon you're out of sight of Dirtwater. Reckoning at Gun Manor. A thick gray fog envelops the carriage, and you lose all sense of time and space. Eventually, the fog clears, and the carriage parks near a very large and ornate mansion. A disembodied voice calls, "All out for Gun Manor! Let's stop!" And disembark. Howdy, Pete. It's your partner.
Hooey! This is one heck of a house. Yeah, you aren't kidding. I reckon I could buy the Jewel Saloon just for they spent on shingles. Hey!
You could probably build the jewel out of that many shingles. Gun Manor Visitor Center. We're gonna go there first. The Visitor Center is bereft of any employees. Where the heck is everyone? Okay, so there is no one in the Visitor Center to tell us what we're doing at Gun Manor. Overgrown tall bush, overgrown tall bush. Hello, fella. This lady carrying some weird equipment. Talk to her.
Excuse me? Do you work here? Who, me? No. Nuts. I can't find anyone. Any employees in the gift shop either. I haven't even started this job yet and it's already a pain in my neck. What's wrong? I can't get inside. Mrs. Guns hired me to come out here and deal with a bunch of spooks that are haunting up the place. I can't do that if I can't even get in the front door, though. Who's Mrs. Gunn? You've never heard of Terry Gunn? Should I have? Well, I would have thought so. She's a pretty famous inventor. You got her best known invention hanging right on your belt. She invented belt buckles? Wow! Guns! She invented guns! Oh! Spooks like ghosts. Exactly! Like that. Exactly like that. Yep. 13 of them according to my instruments. Florence Cunningham Ghost Annihilation Service. That's me. Interesting. What do you annihilate them with?
Science!
I was gonna guess that weird kind of rifle-like contraption on you're carrying. Yeah.
It shoots science!
What's wrong with the front door? The front door? Well, it's locked? No, not locked, no. So what's the problem? Okay, see, I'm a ghost hunter. I ain't a spider hunter. I don't hunt spiders at all. There's a huge, gross, hairy, fanged, drooling giant spider in the foyer. So until I either find another way in, or find someone else to take care of the spider hunting side of this biz, I'm staying right the frig out here, okay? I can see you feel pretty strongly about this. I do. Maybe I can help you out. Hey, that'd be swell. You know, you look reasonably tough and or willy. Why don't we team up? I'll handle the ghosts, and you can handle the things that aren't ghosts. Okay, let's go. Roger, copy. It's Felina, actually.
You try to handle the front door. It doesn't seem locked, but some kind of force is holding it shut.
Yeah, some ghost is playing tricks on you because they know you ain't packing science. Stand back, I got this.
Florence unlimbers her weird rifle and fires a short burst of swirling light at the doorknob. You hear a eek sound from inside. The door swings open.
Ha! Works every time. Hey, it's Friend Spider. Whoosh.
Deploy snake!
Go, Jeremy. Yeah, lantern bash.
Oh no, it's only got a small amount of health. But it's got a ton of defense. Oh no. Lantern bash.
See? That wasn't so bad. Easy for you to say.
I'm gonna make her less country and more nerdy. She shudders again. Oh, look at the painting. But no, I don't think I'm nearly level enough to actually... Because we were only doing 1 damage. I wish we were, but I think we need to do some stuff here in Dirtwater first. Okay.
Hey,
Okay. Room for rent, inquire within.
Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jew Saloon.
hi there, I'm Felina.
Glad to know you, Felina. Folks round here call me Lloyd. What can I do for you?
Nice to meet you, Lloyd. I'll have a shot of bourbon.
Coming right up.
Dirtwater bourbon.
Anything else?
I saw a sign out front advertising a room.
That's right. Finest room in the house, and plenty of room for your partner, too. You interested?
How much does it cost?
Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella. He paid a month in advance, right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort, so room's yours if you want it. Gratis.
Wow, great.
Howdy, Felina. Anything I can get for you?
Hey, Floyd. Need any help with anything?
Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with our piano player.
I thought the music sounded a little off.
Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. I'd have poked around in him myself, but I lost the key.
Piano player is not very good at his job. You lift the piano player's coat to reveal the hatch in his back that leads to his innards. It's locked, but it's not very good lock. I need a pen.
Spittoon! Now, this is a spittoon, which is a sort of brass bucket that people spit in to instead of spitting on the floor. Because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this is despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already. Sicko. Inspect it. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks. Hey! Hey, Sham. Good morning, evening, or afternoon. How's it going, bud? A poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. But this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside it isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit.
I'm gonna work on the Warlock tomorrow and Saturday. But I do want to be still doing other stream stuff. Yeah. And with my new job, I don't have nearly as much free time as I used to. Spit inside it isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Inspect it! Here we go again. All right, fine. No worries. I will do my best to get my character where I as high as I can.
All right, fine. You are now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates.
So that's good, right?
No, that's bad because it's only the water part of spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full with the rest of the spit. The toxins, the filth that don't evaporate, several years worth, distilled and concentrated until its consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarettes butt into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out.
Search it.
You're about to put your hand in a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup. Except, instead of maple, it's flavored with the insides of the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth.
Yeah?
Glorp. It feels like putting your hand in a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding. Except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison.
Tapioca is poison. It's arsenic.
It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving.
Keep searching.
You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any, and you hate them.
Hooray!
These guys must have fallen asleep during a brawl. I saw the net and then I lost it as I grabbed this. If I see it again, I'll get the zap. Okay. They're engrossed in conversation. Leave them be. Okay. That gal doesn't look like she's in the mood to talk. The old man stares off into the distance, listening to piano. Try to talk to him. He doesn't react to you at all. Slop, 5 meats. Buy some slop. I've got a plate of slop. These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns and which of theirs is nicer. Okay. Hey, how come they're allowed to drink without hats on? Because we're not at the same bar. A cowbell. Okay. Into the kitchen.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud.
Oh, sorry. I was just, looking around.
So you're the nosy type, eh?
Oh, well, I prefer adventurous.
As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter and need someone to go pick me up some more.
Saltpeter? Isn't that used to make gunpowder?
And other things. Look, who's the chef here? You or me?
Okay. Where can I find it?
Your best bet is a military camp.
Because it's used to make gunpowder?
Shut up! The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars.
Hi, Lotus. Good morning, evening, or afternoon. Hope you're doing wonderfully. The chef marks the fort on your map. No! This lady is too busy washing dishes to pay attention to you. I need a needle to fix the piano player. All right, we're in the poker room. We swindled 2 people before, poker-wise, that gave us money. The poster says rules of poker, followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print. Read one of them. 7s are wild unless accompanied by a jack. 3 9s of clubs and 3 2s count as a reverse flush. Ugh. Kings are wild unless accompanied by 2 aces. Jacks are wild and 5s of diamonds are double wild. So these rules it's randomly generated. This table is full up. No room at this table. There's an empty seat. Play poker?
You sit down at the poker table. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. The lady to your right introduces herself as Rose, and the player to your left says his name's Wyatt. The dealer tells you that the ante is 20 meat. You ante up. Rose and Wyatt toss 20 meat each. The dealer gives the deck a shove. I see it.
Well, that works too. Squished it on the screen. Gives the deck a shuffle and deals. A hand of cards glides across the table. It's a totally garbage hand. 2 aces. It's the first round. The pot's 60 meat. You estimate your chances of winning are around 10%. Mociously strategize. You arrange your cards into a more aesthetically pleasing spread, plus 20% chance to win. It's the second round of betting. The pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning are 30%. You cock your hat and add a jaunt to your angle, plus 20% chance of winning. It's the last round of bidding, time to do or die. The pot is 60 meat, and your estimated chance of winning around 50%. You place 20 meat on your bicep and flex, causing it to spring onto the table. Reveal your cards. You frown and reveal Royal Arizona straight. Rose smiles broadly, reveals her cards a straight. Wyatt shrugs and reveals a Canadian straight. You win! You gather your haul, 120 meat. The dealer announces the ante has been raised at 25. We're walking away. I am great. I'm really enjoying this new job. It's not like it's simple. I'm doing work, but it's in my mindset. It connects with me. Like today was half the day I was helping with data entry for the front end of the company. So I was just working in spreadsheets, and then at the end of the day I was setting up computers for new employees coming in. So it's great. It's a great environment. It feels, I mean, it doesn't feel like a company. It feels like just a group of people I'm working with. It feels amazing. I'm really enjoying it there. I just hope that I can keep up with the Twitch as well as the streaming as well as that, because I don't want to leave you guys as well. You guys have been too nice to me, and I don't want to leave. This. Ah, this is our room. You call yourself a good-for-nothing, four-flushing jerk. You better not insult yourself anymore. You get any angrier and you're liable to pass out. Every time you lose, every time you lose a fight, you get angrier, which increases your stats. But but if you get too high, you get passed out and sent back to your room. Good morning, evening, or afternoon, Mikasa. Hi. Glad to see you around.
Hello there.
Well, that's the thing, is I'd be playing these games anyways. It's great that I got to meet all of you, though, for these. There will be a week in the not-too-distant future where I will take off. It's 3 months. That's months away, though. That's June. Okay, so. Disposable binoculars, dynamite. Well, we can't use the dynamite anymore. We got a shovel, don't we? We got a shovel. We don't need another. Modern use to learn new snake oiling skill. Yes. But yeah, so Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm not streaming anymore because those evenings I do stuff with my guild in WoW. So those are my days off. I love hanging out with you guys though, so I don't want that to go away either. So don't worry, I'm meshing things together. It's just a matter of right now I gotta sift everything to see where things can actually land. Discover a new map location if you find a high vantage point. I'm good. Dirtwater post office. But it's Dirt Otter post of ice.
Hi, I'm Felina Watson. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. A little girl is selling flowers. Buy one from her.
You got sweet-smelling flowers. Aw.
Howdy. Are you the sheriff here? Nah, we don't actually have a sheriff. I'll be the sheriff. Do you have law enforcement experience?
Not really.
Have you been to sheriff school?
No.
Do you have any existing relationship to Dirtwater's local government? Are you familiar with all the local ordinances? You even live here?
No.
Then what, may I ask, in tarnation makes you think you're qualified to be the sheriff?
I'm the protagonist of a video game? I just assumed.
You just assumed that you could mosey into town and become sheriff on your first day. Well, when you put it that way.
She snorts.
If I had 5 meat for every wide-eyed protagonist-looking kid who wanders in here thinking they're the most important tenderfoot to ever strapping on iron, I wouldn't need this dead-end clerking job.
Sorry.
It's okay. Like I said, happens all the time.
You ain't help until you find a new sheriff?
Sure. If you're any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of some justice. Wanted posters are back there. Sales are over yonder.
Take my leave. Okay. It's a wanted poster, or a wanted poster, if accuracy is important. It says, wanted! The House in the Desert Gang, for mortgage non-payment and squatting and general public nuisance. Also for the murdering 2 collection agents, last seen at the house in the desert. You wonder if the house is named after them, or if they're named after the house. In any case, at least their location is unambiguous. Want to go after them? Yes. You take a note of the location of the house, and resolve to bring the house gang to justice. It's a wanted poster! No, wait, you misread it. It's a wasted poster. Close enough. The poster reads, Wasted! The Stripey Hat Gang. For grand theft painting and tasteless hat vandalizing. Last seen in vicinity of Cavern Canyon. 1,000 meat reward. Interesting. Dirty, rotten paint thieves and low down, no fashion sense hat vandals. Despicable. Want to go after them? Heck yeah. Awesome. Oh, I've also learned that even though I'm walking almost all day with this new IT position job, I apparently move and walk, according to my watch, more when I'm here at home, just doing stuff on my computer. I think it might be because I'm just more active because of this. When I'm streaming, I'm much more active. Howdy. Okay, so we've gone to the Mercantile, we've gone to the Dirtwater Post Office. Not available. We're going to be able to expand onto... Not a lot available after this point. Ha 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 ha. So as we progress through the game, we're going to be able to expand the town outward. Because for some reason, we get to do that. Oh, where's our... Ah, there it is. You have to hold this little porcelain cow upside down because it's filled with tobacco spit and you don't want it to spill out of the little hole in the bottom of it. This item goes in your offhand. Ha ha ha. We got gold tooth, but I think we're going to be able to give that to Pete, Prospector Pete. This goes in your offhand. I don't need stench resistance right now. I'm going to read. This is an old book, back issue of the popular magazine of snake oilers. You just learn new snake oiling skill? Yes, please. And now, there's a letter to the editor from a woman in Wyoming who had an amazing idea. What if you shot somebody 3 times instead of just once? Gives Banhammer a combat skill that lets you quickly do 3 ranged attacks. There's a recipe for a quick brew potion that fortifies your body, mind, and spirit. Gives strong medicine, combat skill that temporarily increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie. There's a fold-out chart listing all of the hottest new poisons. Gives expert poisoner a passive skill that multiplies the amount of poison you apply to enemies when you poison them. I mean, I'm the type of person where in games I would go poison. Like in tabletop RPGs, I would go poisoner. Though I'm extremely tempted to go with Fanhammer. I'm not so sure about the strong medicine. So I'm going to flip a coin. As we do, Poison. Banhammer. Poison.
You memorize a chart, poisons. Fascinating stuff. Unfortunately, you get so distracted thinking about new kinds of poison that you misplace the magazine. Rats.
All right. So we got new stuff on the map. Inventory. Look inside. Grab some more venom. There we go. Crazy Pete, why are you jittering? All right. Tina whinnies as you approach. Saddle up, girl. Now. Yeah, this... Luckily for us, and unlike Shadows over Loathing, where it was 5 maps, this is the entirety of the map. There are 3 acts to this game, and each is very easily split. One first is the mountains, then the river, and then the epilogue. Pete told us about Snake Pit Mine. Then we have the Desert House and the Cavern Canyon, which are people we can lock up. They're wanted posters. And we have Fort Cowardice to get saltpeter. I think first we go to Railroad Camp because that is the main story stuff. Get told what we need from there. For there, I mean. And then Snake Pit. And then Fort Cowardice. Because I have a feeling. Okay, I don't have a feeling. I've watched Markiplier's playthrough of this. If you want to not kill all of the bandits, you need other equipment before you go after them. Like, I think the Desert House gang, you need oil. And you have to be higher level so you can have more Dickerin and Moxie. So let's go to the Railroad Camp first. And we can still run into things just like in Shadows over Loathing. That's something that's stayed up. I don't have safe crack.
You find a safe out on the side of the trail. Ironic. You think to yourself that it's in such an unsafe location. You hop down from Tina and find that the safe is locked in addition to being closed, which you could tell it was from horseback. Couldn't do anything with that.
All right.
The Manifest Destiny Railroad Company.
This guy should never be put in charge of the switch. He's too busy playing with his watch to get any work done. Ask him what he's got there.
Say, that's a nice watch. Where'd you get it?
I bought it from this gal what runs a store down south of here. Name Button Willow. Button Willow mix something.
Where's the store exactly?
Oh, you can't miss it. It's right in between a cactus and a different cactus. He points to the spot on your map.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Don't mention it. She's not getting much track laid, but she's an expert whistler. You approach the beleaguered-looking man with tiny glasses.
Howdy there. Who's in charge of this outfit?
If I'm being charitable, I'd say that fella over there in the white hat is the foreman.
He points to the man next to the huge pile of rocks.
And if you're not?
He smiles. Then I'd say that paper-backed idiot over there in the absurd white hat is the fella you're looking for.
Alrighty, thanks. Hi, you in charge? I was wondering if there's anything I can do to help.
You want to help? You want to know something?
I love trains. Oh? Ever since I was a little boy, huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts who were magical to me like dragons. When opportunity rose to take on management of this rail line, I jumped on it like a shot. And you know what I learned? What's that? Organizing and building and running one of these operations is the most amazing pain in my patooey you will ever imagine. You want to help? Congratulations, you're the new foreman. I'm going home to play with my models. Swell.
Do I get the hat? Oh.
I guess I'm the boss now.
The man looks you up and down. Well, I suppose he can't be any worse than the last clown. He extends his hand. Name's Smee. I'm your account assistant.
What's the situation?
Well, I'm sure you didn't miss seeing the giant pile of rocks blocking the path. The surveyors say there isn't any other suitable mountain pass, so we can't reroute even if we had the months it'd take.
Any ideas?
Well, by my calculations, we could dynamite it clear without too much trouble. Problem is, it'll take a lot of dynamite. A whole year's worth, I figure. We used to keep that much on hand for emergencies, just such as this. But a pack of goblins stole it all sneaky like varmints. Stole it. Sneaky little varmints.
Alright, I'll get it back for you.
Good morning, evening, or afternoon. The Iron Diamond. Hey, it's going well. I hope it's going well for you as well.
Alright, I'll get it back for you.
Glad to hear it. Goblins are holed up in Gustafson Gulch. It's a really rough place. You might want to spend some time getting the lay of the land and honing your fighting skills before you head that way. Especially if you plan to go in guns blazing. Okay. Basically, go level up before you go after the main quest line. We don't need that specific dynamite, though. Any you can let your hands on be fine, so long as there's enough of it. A year's supply of dynamite.
I'll look for it.
Okay, we can just hit M. Okay, so that's there. Next, we're gonna go ahead and go to Snake Pit Mine. You happen across an abandoned crate, which apparently fell off a wagon or something since the lid has been knocked loose. You know what that means.
It's mine! Oh, mine!
You fish through the crate and help yourself to the contents, which appear to be mining gear. So, you were even more right than you knew. Smelling salts, a can of creosote, and a thermos of spiked coffee.
Gold! Pete, we found gold! Well, now, this here seems like a fine little mine, not too deep, not too cramped. Shame it seems to run dry.
Aha. fly directly, slowly, in a very straight arc. I play first-person shooters sometimes. Fly. The fly's dead. It was a mosquito, actually.
You can't tell. You can tell it just by looking around here. Oh, I've got plenty of experience in these matters. I see.
You look at the mining equipment. You have no idea what any of it does. Ask Pete to explain it to me.
Hey, Pete, do you know how any of this stuff works? I reckon I do, but I'm gonna tell you. I don't want you to get any ideas, just say.
Well, okay then. He's not gonna share any?
Hey, Pete. What? I just wanted to tell you about this mining stuff. Okay. The first machine here is automatic, rock bifurcator.
Pete stares at you blankly. No worries, Lotus. I hope you start feeling better, and I hope you help with those groceries. Don't push yourself. Don't be like me and stupidly try to bring in $300 worth of groceries back in a single trip. Take your time.
And this thing here, this thing is used for a black dust, and then roll it on the highway.
Pete sighs. Stop. Okay. Okay. If we're going left to right. Okay, so it wasn't rock. Ash and pyrite. No, sandstone and pyrite are the only two that are the same.
Pyrite crusher. Magnetic dust step. It converts resin into acidic gold.
Oh, wow. No way. Okay, this game is pretty old. Okay, so this is... I'm about to do it. So there's a phenomenon where apparently, according to social media, when someone explains something that they don't actually know more about than the person they're explaining it to, it's called mansplaining. Because they'll even say it when women are doing it. But when you're explaining something and you know less than the person you're explaining it to, even though that person wasn't explaining it to you, specifically in this case, Pete refused to tell me. But yeah, Pete rolls his eyes.
Are you finished?
Yes. I got Mindsplainer. Cool. You can see a snake coiled up in this little hole.
I'm a snake oiler? Girl, you're coming out here and I'm squeezing you to get your oils out. Whoa, they're quick.
Applies poison. Yes. I just upped my poison application. That's way more than I thought it would be. Awesome. XP, 35 meat, and a snake venom bladder. You extract some of the snake's most valuable organs. You collect 1 venom from the snake's fang holes, and you skin it with the trusty knife. Hooray! The car is overflowing with rubble. Dig through it, unrefined meat nuggets. There's a smoking snake in the smoking hole. This will poison your target by 15. 15 poisons, 15 units of poison. Why does it say it 3 times? Whoosh. And now it's poisoned for 18. So I didn't even need Pete to do that. This is great. More venom. Hooray! Mining supplies, another thermos of spiked coffee. Actually, what was the first thermos of spiked coffee? Increase speed by 1 for the rest of the day. Wait, can't drink that because you're already drunk. We took the shot of bourbon. It's spiked, so we've already had our alcohol for the day. Wait, what is it saying? Level up my glamour to increase tolerance. Okay. We can slay foes and make them flammable. That's great with Pete. Put this on my hat to increase my moxie. Yes. I got a pickaxe. Pete points out some of the meat you missed. Yes, bringing Peter along. I got mind-splaining extra experience. I got extra meat because I brought Pete. And oi, misty eye of mountain below. A den full of snake eggs.
Get him! Achoo!
Oh no, Pete! There goes one stick of dynamite, though. We need it's a separate item, whole year's worth of dynamite, so we're fine. Soon they'll... Oh, you grab the rest of the eggs from the den and shove them into your briefcase. Soon they'll hatch and feel right at home. 3 more venom for my briefcase. Which means I can do this. And have a good hunkin' bundle of venom to use. Cause dang, the poison we're applying is ridiculous. I don't have origin. $46 meat, plus Pete, plus mind-splaining. Oh, this is so good. Alright, Tina. To the fort of cowardice.
They say you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but when you see someone wearing dark, cultish robes, it seems like a pretty safe bet that they're some sort of cultist. Another clue is the fact that he or she is trying to teach a skeleton how to tap dance. At least, that's what it looks like from here.
Always fight. Okay. I'm not playing on hard mode. Skeletons are... Take dynamite. Immune to poison, my patootie. Shank her.
You beat the heck out of the cultist. Fortunately for him, there's a handy supply of unbroken bones available. Unfortunately for him, you've yoinked his bones manual, or whatever this is.
Introductory Nex-Mex. Like Tex-Mex, but for necromancy. Gives me the Grin and Skull skill. This black covered book written in black ink. Yes! It seems like this it's probably pretty dangerous. Are you sure you want to read? Yes, I am a necromancer when I have the opportunity to be. I'm so mad that World of Warcraft hasn't made Unholy Death Knights have a ranged spec option for PvE content. I want that. I want them to just be casting diseases and summoning skeletal armies from a distance. I don't want to need to run in and use my two-handed sword. Okay, it's your funeral. Whatever, Grandma. You cannot see the words on the pages, but you can nevertheless read them. Your mind becomes stained with the grim secrets. You gain the skill, Grin and Skull. As you turn over the last page, the book vanishes in a puff of black smoke. Tina is one of your favorite names. You remember hearing it when you were 5. I love it. It's amazing. It was the pre-generated option for the horse. I've had a fascination with the name ever since running into Tiny Tina in Borderlands. So, which is an amazing character. Like, it's psycho done right. Okay. Just look at this just like the old saying goes, when life gives you cannons, make cannonade. Fort Cowardice. You gotta love Crazy Pete's crazy eyes. If you play any game like that, yes, it's like, huh. Right? When we get to the first-person shooters of Fallout, I am going to be the stealthiest little knife-using sniper. Her missions were great, and now there's a whole, like, she was such a great character, she now has her own game based on a DLC that they made for her. Themed around tabletop RPGs, nonetheless. That's I need to play through Borderlands so I can justify getting that and playing it on this channel. The unfortunate thing is Borderlands is definitely not in the PG range of things. Administration. Nice. Yeah, that's not easy. Some guns could do it better than others. This cabinet is mostly empty, but there's a handful of boring personnel records in the back of one drawer. Examine them. They are incredibly boring. No, really, I want details. Fine, you read one. Becky Smith, secretary, pay grade C3. B, 51440. D, deceased, 21064. Oh, so born, deceased, missed days, 89. Accrued sick days, 0. Satisfied? No! Another! Fine. You read one. I'm guessing. Oh! Now you're just looking at the same ones you've read before. What is wrong with you? I can't get enough. Keep going. Okay. I don't have a pen. I need so many pens. You bless this mess. You got military grade whiskey, hardtack. I should make hardtack at some point. Borderlands 1, I played the sniper. Borderlands 2, I beat the game as the Mechnomancer. Because I didn't play Borderlands 1 or 2 until nearly before Borderlands 3 was coming out. Well, Borderlands 1.5. It's a spikes rack. Blech. One shaker saltpeter is enough. I took the saltpeter we needed from here. The original save file was Mordecai. Had 11 days. Pretty fast. Unless, do you mean 11 times 24? So, 264 hours. You hear the sounds of several goblins snoring inside. Leave them alone. The shelf still has some unlooted medical supplies on it. Render them looted. Awesome. Zero. I played a little bit with Zero. But it was in Borderlands 2 that I began to make the shift in first-person shooters, where I started wanting to have more action in my gameplay, personal gameplay. So I started shifting away from snipers. One game I can't get away from sniping in is PlanetSide. PlanetSide 2, I will sit miles away from where there's actually fighting, picking people off. Because in that game, you can be so far away and just seeing someone's pathing and just click. It takes a second, and then you get the click, confirmed kill. It's amazing. It was the 11 times 24 one. Okay, that is a lot of time. Based on the papers and anatomical diagrams scattered across the surface, you're guessing this desk belonged to Fort Cowardice's nurse. Doctor. Look at the papers. The papers are mostly just boring medical records, dental daguerreotypes, lamentations that antibiotics haven't been discovered yet, that kind of thing. Hey, wait, what's this? This looks like it might have been important. Marching orders. This is a set of army marching orders that before all the army's marching orders were march back east just as fast as you lily-livered, little yellow-bellied feet can go, you dang cowards. They're just a bunch of disgusted drawings of sliced open bodies. Darn it. Dang. I can't say I did much of that. No, honestly, with Zero, so Team Fortress 2 was another big game in my life. I actually met one of my previous girlfriends playing Team Fortress 2. And I played 3 characters the most. Medic, Sniper, and Spy. Because I always found the Spy's gameplay as exhilarating as the snipe, like lining up 5 headshots in a row. Just getting one trick stab was, so much energy. The sign says toilet in Goblin, which makes it seem pretty likely that the goblins made this tent as a toilet. No way you're going in there. Oh, come on. Yikes. This mishap definitely got somebody fired. From a cannon. An unusually sized cannonball. Take it. Ooh, it's heavy. We got a demi-sovereign cannonball. I'm gonna need that. You hear the sounds of several goblins snoring inside the tent. Oh, jeez. Deal 15 spooky damage? Oh, this is so good. Those 2 will die from their poisons. That one I can shank. The fight smart more than characters that fight strong. Far agree. Very agree. I didn't know you were first person. I've only known you from your Pokemon side. I didn't know you were into first person shooters. That's awesome. You've heroically defeated the sleeping goblins who were guarding their beds. A silver bullet! Ooh. Oh no! I need a lockpick. A chemical bullet. More silver bullet. Man! Patchouli! I need a better gun. That's all games. I never say I'm good at any games. I promise I'm horrible at them. Anytime I look like I'm good at a game, I'm faking it. I'm getting lucky. Because I can't repeat. The times I'm really good, it's in a game that I was really bad at 5 minutes ago, and I'm about to be really bad at again in about 5 minutes. I get really good at a lot of things for very short periods of time. You find a crate of supplies bound for a nearby army fort. Looks like it fell off a wagon, or the driver fell off the wagon and was too drunk to strap it down. In any case, it looks like it got knocked open by the fall. See what's inside. Nice, another full canteen and another silver bullet. Am I going to have to deal with werewolves? But that is something. At some point, I need to try to set a time up with you, Mikasa, maybe Biro, and Lotus. Not Lotus. You're Lotus, Willow, or maybe not even Biro or Willow, but you and Mikasa are my age. Find some other players. Maybe we should try get a tabletop RPG game going. Get y'all into some Pathfinder. That'd be fun. Since I'm learning a whole new side of you. You still want Pizza Tower, even though you think you could take a long time to get used to it. Because you don't like timers counting down in game. Yeah. I can see that. Timers are a challenge. I think one of my problems is I met you and Mikasa because of my Pokemon. So in my head, it just for some reason it's associating you with Pokemon and not. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna harp on this a little bit more. Okay, we're good. The woman behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. She gestures at the goods she's got for sale. Take a look. Oil! I'm gonna need some of that. Needle! Can I buy more than one? No, she only had the one. Darn it! Right? The reason I want to set up another Pathfinder game where I'm the game master. Again. Modern Snake Oiler! More snake oil stuff. Ooh, desert eating and drinking. Oh, but it's so expensive. Expensive. How much meat do I have? I have 417. I'm nowhere near that. Darn it. Other option is, of course, like the ultimate goal would be that I would get enough. I would start growing as a channel, and it wouldn't just be. I wouldn't be sitting here going and like being able to count the number of regulars, you guys, on my hand, and we'd be able to start doing things like playing Among Us together, or what, Fall Guys is another one. All in good time. With this new job, and how great it's meshing with me. This becoming my normal schedule is very likely for a prolonged period of time, which means being able, because I met both of you when I was in that first growing phase where I was just getting used to putting being this personality. This is who I am, but breaking out of the shell of self-awareness on camera. Yeah. It's something to think about. And work on schedule-wise. Okay, we bought a bunch of stuff at the store. I got oil. So let's try the desert house. I think with the desert house... Ooh. Silversmith's house. Get distracted. Oh!
Prospector Pete is really looking to hang and have a talk. What's shaking, Pete? Well, Coleridge Mine ain't far, if you have mind to check it out. Well, what's it like? Never been, but it sounds a friendly type of place.
Okay. Silver bullet making apparatus. Help yourself. Help myself. I'm gonna... Okay. I'm gonna make 3 bullets. I'm gonna make a couple needles. Nice.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Crack saving. I don't have... Crack saving? Safe crack. Oh! I turned off auto level, so I need... how much do I have to spend? I have 165. Alright, what's Deadeye? At this level, next level it's +3 pistol attack damage. Okay. 2 of those. Whoa! The experience for Hornswoggle went up high. My bad. Well, I now have Hornswoggle 3. I'm a city slicker with a witty and a witty trickster. Alright, well, we need more experience. Spittoon! Alright, a spittoon. Oh, sorry, clap. A spittoon at Lee. Oh, wait, no. Cowboy voice. A spittoon. At least, it looks like a spittoon, but it's next to a bed. It might actually be a bedpan. Investigate! What? Really? I mean, if it is just a spittoon, that's bad enough. But it might be a bedpan, and that would be way worse. Investigate! I feel like maybe you aren't getting what I'm saying. We're talking about an object that someone probably uses when they wake up in the middle of the night, can't be bothered to walk to the outhouse, and the best you can hope for is maybe they only used it to spit nighttime tobacco juice into, in which case it's only full of rancid, congealing tobacco spit. I am investigating it, game. You cannot tell me what to do. Are you even listening to me? Are you just sort of skimming past the text? Bedpan. I'm pretty sure there's treasure in there. And you are not stopping me. Bedpan. Shut up. I'm investigating. Okay,
Fine. Have it your way. Your own filthy, disgusting way. It turns out to probably not be a bedpan, but it is definitely a spittoon. And it is definitely filled with rotten brown spit. Fishing! What is wrong with you? Bite me. Oh, good God. Okay. You plunge your hand up to the wrist, which makes a gloop noise and breaks the thin skin of congealed toxins that was previously keeping the dire smell in relative check. Now you are choking on a miasma of oily, bitter chaw stink. You know that feeling you get when you are about to puke? How you get that taste in the back and the rear corners of your mouth, that metallic tang by the root of your tongue, right like you're sucking on a corroded old penny.
Just tell me what I found already.
You found a filthy slime-covered old brooch. Are you happy? I bet you're gonna put it on without even washing it first.
Maybe I will.
So there.
Disgusting. But it's one of the funny aspects of this game. I love it. There's a great comedic line down it. I did. I put it on. And it gave me buffs. Worth. To the desert house. You find a crate lying on the side of the trail. Its lid knocked loose. It has fell off the back of a cart. LTD stands along the side, which seems a bit on the nose. Oh hey, free stuff is free stuff. Length of rope, ranch dressing. What? It's not even a bottle. It's not like a bottle. That's just a paste of ranch dressing that I just pull. And he calls me nasty for digging in. Okay, fine. That is nasty. Digging in spittoon is nasty. But also is just like ranch dressing. As you dismount and approach. Oh, I'm going British. As you dismount and approach the house where the bandits are holed up, you hear a voice from inside. What was that? Uh-oh. Looks like you're gonna have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky is my middle name. Wait, really? Yes, Sneaky is my middle name. Okay, if you say so. From the sound of it, you'd say the doghouse contains an angry dog. The doghouse contains an angry dog. Very funny. You're not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang inside. Back off for now. Okay, so I need to come back until I need to find a way. My horse is floating. To get past the dog. It might be sleeping stuff. It might be a bone. But I thought I could just throw it meat. Apparently not. Coleridge Mine. You encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and broken pairs of specters. Looks like a family of especially literate homesteaders met an untimely end. Tragic. Look through the wreckage. You pour over the
detritus and managed to find exactly one book that is both undestroyed and remotely interesting to you. Modern Snake Oiler, issue 125. Nice. Okay. Oh, we also got the other one. 106, learn a new snake oiling skill. There's an essay extolling the virtues of shooting wildly without looking where you're aiming. Gives Shootin' Annie as a skill that lets you fire a whole bunch of bullets at random targets. There's a recipe for a quick brew potion that fortifies your body. This is strong medicine again. There's an article entitled Debilitating Toxins, Where Are They Now? And gives Bad Medicine, a combat skill that reduces a target's moxie. I have to go shoot an Annie because I know what it does. And in combats where there are a lot of enemies, there's a high chance of doing spread amount of damage, which the other two are very focused.
Woohoo! Shooting Annie!
You read the essay and really take its lessons to heart. Fire wildly into the air until it feels like second nature. Unfortunately, it looks like several of your stray shots at the magazine, and it's pretty much a Swiss magazine about cheese at this point. Aww.
And then 125.
There's an article about debilitating toxins.
Okay. There's a recipe for a new kind of snake oil concoction that looks like it might come in handy in a fight. Gives good medicine, a skill that lets you recover HP in combat. It's not a combat skill, it's a skill. Ooh. And there's a recipe for a quick brew potion that fortifies your body, mind, and spirit. I'm gonna go with good medicine. You practice making snake oil concoctions until you do it with your eyes closed. When you open your eyes again, it appears that somebody has stolen your magazine. Scoundrel!
Hey, another mine, eh? Reckon I'll come here and have a glance if you reckon on exploring it.
Okay. Yeah, you're the one who directed me here, Pete. Whoa, he's inside now. Oh.
There's a row of lockers here. Must have been used for storing the personal effects of the fellers that used to work in the mine. First one is labeled Ellsbury WM and doesn't have a lock on it. The label on the second one is covered by some kind of white goo, and the third one is labeled Loose Bend and has combination lock. The locker contains one of those mine helmets with a lamp on it. Bottom, laudanum. A bottle of laudanum.
Okay.
You open the second door to reveal a skeleton covered in the same white goo that was on the outside of the locker. Ah, you get it. This guy must have died after his co-workers played a prank on him where they stuffed him in a locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I can't believe you dang jerks stuffed me in a locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I died from that, yells the skeleton, confirming both your insight and his vengeful, murderous intent. Get ready. Dude!
Oh no! It costs an AP. I need some way of increasing my AP. Well, at least he's not suffering anymore, and his bones are really clean. So I got skeleton bone. You don't have to have a bone to pick, but you do have a bone, which we can take to the house. And then we have skeletal chips, and we have a handful of loose teeth. Oh, and finally, there's a combination lock, and you don't know the combo. Well, darn. Extra experience for that as well. Whoa! This opens to a 30-foot shaft. I rope to the crossbeam and climb down. A bit of mining. 30 unspec. So we're gonna gumption. Your level of get up and get her done. The higher, the quicker you are. Spleen capacity. Liver capacity. And grit. Stomach capacity. Alright, so really get our moxie up there, but we're gonna start bumping up muscle and mysticality as well. The numbers in this game are far higher already. Ooh, 3 triangles. More mining. The deepest part of this hole. Spiral is making you uncomfortable. Mine. Take the fluid. The cart looks only partially weak. Look at it anyway. Nice. I'm taking all of this. The further you inspect, it's warm. You're in up to your shoulder when you feel a beating heart. Kalima. Okay. Oof. Looks like this guy should have picked better friends. Another pickaxe. Now I can dual wield him. I don't know anything about those sigils, so I think we're headed on out. Okay, so we're going to go back to the desert house because now I have a bone. A skeleton approaches you in that jittery, stop-motiony way that skeletons do. Judging by its hat, it appears to be the skeleton of a bean slinger. You remember the classic saying, old bean slingers die like normal people. But sometimes they keep walking around, casting spells at you afterwards. Hornswoggling.
Oh! Ew! This won't do at all. Your posture's terrible. You look like you died of scoliosis.
The skeleton stands still, puzzled, as you move around behind it and grab its shoulders.
Come on now, shoulders back, spine straight. That's a little better. Oh, gee, a little better. But geez, look at that curve in this neck.
Hold still for a second. With a slight twist, you pop the skeleton's skull right off, take its hat, and toss the skull away. The rest of the body scampers off to try to find it. A cowboy chef's hat. Much better. All right. I got a new hat. Spell damage. You doo doo doo. Oh, the hat you get at the beginning is based on your class. From the sound of it, weigh my options. You're not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang inside the house. Give it a bone. With a knick-knack paddywhack, you achieve your aim. The dog begins contently gnawing on a human femur. Good for him. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. The hinges on this gate are really rusty. If you open it, the bandits inside are definitely going to hear it. Oil. Use the last of the oil in the can on the rusty hinges. The gate swings open easily and silently. You creep up to the door. You can hear the gang inside. You notice the door jamb is busted, probably from being kicked in. There's a crude hasp made of bent nails on the door. Looks like the bandits have just been locking it with a padlock from the other side when they leave. If you had to knock, you could turn this fortress. If you had a lock, you could turn this fortress into a prison. Back off a bit. I will come back with a lock. That's what we need. Being said, been there, been there. You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the site of the impact and find a meteor. There's gold in that there meteor. You pull out your pick and make short work of the small rocks of the meteor. Oh, it's a meteor. 1,403 meat and some stardust. Unfortunately, your pick melts from the heat of the meteor. The heateor? I just got an extra pick, so we actually are fine. See? I should be able to come in here. Pickaxe. We're good. Golden even. Why did I come here? Oh, right. I brought a needle. You open the hatch and check the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong, given all the plinking and sproinging and clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. It looks pretty complicated. Ah, I see what's wrong. You recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears, and the machinery inside starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. Nothing to it. Howdy, Felina.
Howdy, Felina. Anything I can get for you?
Howdy, Floyd. I fixed the piano player for you.
I thought so. He sounds much better. Thanks a heap, Felina. I'd offer you a free room in exchange, but you already got one.
Who's the old man playing the piano?
Oh, that's old Ellsbury. Tragic fellow he is. He was a writer.
Oh, by the piano.
He was a writer, a poet. Came out west to sell his stories, but nobody were buying. Too weird, his stories. Fantastical like.
Stupid stuff for kids? Oh, too bad. I love that stuff. I write that stuff.
Well, it don't matter much now anyway. Anyhow, he had to get a normal work and to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospector until one day he lost his mind. Mind.
He what now?
You know what I mean. He saw something. Something that made him stop telling his weird tales. Made him stop talking nearly completely. Come to that. He just stands there by the piano nowadays and seems to calm him. And as long as he doesn't make any trouble, I don't mind him too much. Feel a little sorry for him, to be honest.
Poor fella. Can I get some darts?
A sign on the dart.
The sign on the dartboard? Rather, a sign on the dartboard said to see you for darts.
Oh, sorry. All the darts got broken months ago.
That's disappointing. Need any help for anything?
Nope, everything's right as rain here. If you're looking for work, you might...
Okay. Show him the helmet. His eyes light up. Well, one of them does. The other kind of stuck perpetually squint. Does this belong to you? He takes the helmet from you. It takes him a moment to find his voice.
It does. Long ago, I don't remember. Suppose there was anything else. But if found that.
You mean this?
Yeah, that's the stuff. Could I?
Yeah, here you go. He cracks the bottle open and drinks deeply. After a few moments, his demeanor changes entirely. He looks like a man 20 years younger.
Would you like to hear a story?
Yes. Ellsbury tells you a tale about a dream-like undersea tower where miniature cats hunt and eat miniature automatons. Something about that story you've really lost yourself in. Thank you, Ellsbury. He nods.
If you ever want to express your gratitude more tangible way, you know the trick.
He goes back to listening to the piano. Aw, an author! My bro. Da-da-da. So primary stat goes up by 5 each time I increase it in cost. Secondary stats, muscle and mysticality, go up by 10, and so do these. These go up much higher, harder, more significant levels. I need to increase these! No! There's so much I want to spend my experience on. I need so much experience. Okay. Well, let's go to Cavern Canyon. You spot a smoldering ruin of a ranch on the horizon. Ominous.
Go there now!
This game is all about getting distracted. Needle in the haystack, needle in the haystack. We need all the needles we can get. Needle in the haystack. Heck yes. It's a crate. Open it. I got a lasso and a length of rope. And a lock! We got a lock! We're gonna go back to that house. I'll come back here in a moment. I'm going back to the desert house.
Howdy there. I'm Wandering Sally. Howdy, Sally. I'm Felina. What's your line? Trading. I wander all around these lands, just like it says on my label. I buy a little here and sell a little there to make my way, cart to see the wares.
A bar of soap. Buying the... Yeah, that was a no-brainer. I got a ton of meat now, too. If we ever need to fight a bunch of goblins. Especially... Wait. Maximum AP? Yes. Okay. Wait, Wandering Sally has a permanent camp? Awesome. Just ignore it. I couldn't do anything about it. Okay. I'm wearing the boots. Maximum AP is now up to 2. Speed is 2. We're not wearing pants. This is a problem. Space powder! Stardust in my hair? Ooh, sparkly. Amazing. Oh, and... Yeah, you're spell damage. I'm good. Doo-doom, doo-doom. You quietly lock the door from the outside. You've definitely got the upper hand at this point. What's your next move? Arrest them.
Okay, fellas. The jig is up.
The muffled voice says,
It's the law. Get 'em, boys.
and then
Tarnation, we're locked in.
you hear a chorus of defeated sighs.
Toss out your weapons.
You hear quiet but heated discussion inside. Eventually a voice says,
All right.
and some pistols fall out the window.
Just kidding. I'm still gonna arrest you.
The voice says,
Oh, dang it.
and round up the gang and haul them back to Dirtwater.
That's the house in the desert, gang, all right. All except for the house, that is. Did it get away? What, was I supposed to? Nah, I'm just messing with you. Here's your reward. Pleasure.
Ah, another wanted poster. Read it. Wanted. The Potemkin Gang for unlicensed civil engineering and flaunting of construction regulations. Last seen in an unregistered settlement north of Dirtwater. Want to check them out? Yes. Note the location. Got it. Okay. Wow, that's fairly north of Dirtwater. Like north of Dirtwater, I saw it. There. No, that's way north. Okay, we got new pistols. Deputy pistol. Does 4 to 5 damage, nothing else. I've got the Desert Gang 6 gun. Is +1 moxie, 6 to 7 damage. And then the normal bandit guns, those can be sold. But this one is immediate upgrade. Excellent. Actually, you got any mail? Darn. I got enough meat to not worry about selling it, but what do you have wares wise? You know what? Buy all of the dynamite he has. We got into our character's room, and that, unfortunately, is where I'm going to be calling today's stream episode video. It's where we're going to be calling it for tonight. Today, I will catch you all next time. Tomorrow is no stream because tomorrow's Thursday, and I'm going to be going with my guild, hopefully. So next time we meet will be Friday. But thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for watching. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, or even night. Thank you, Mikas, for sticking around. I will catch you all next time. Bye-bye.